Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. We just got the pussycat, Baby Belle, who's joining us. Just don't go too close to that flame, okay? I don't want your whiskers getting singed. Right, purple. I've got some purple cards. Well, this deck of cards, they're not easy to read. They're a bit different, a bit darker energy I feel through these cards, but I've been drawn to these cards the last couple of days. In my absence, I should say that. I have been absent, like connectivity-wise. I just haven't felt drawn to do any collective readings. So, but here we are on Friday. Let's thank God that it's Friday. Thank you. Thank you for each and every day. So we'll have a play with the Furigo Tarot, and then I have the Everyday Tarot as well. So, okay, I can see a card that's just sticking up here, so we'll put that there. Oh, we're shuffling, we're getting some more cards from you. Hey Christine. Hello beautiful, hello darling, how have you been? Give me a quick update, Christine. How have things been? How's the energy been? How have you felt the energy of today? Okay. It's been a different energy today, quite noticeable. It's a noticeable silence. Okay, I've just dropped, like, I've split the deck in hard. I've split the deck in hard. Okay. In half, like this. But I've had a load of cards fall from the middle, which is here. So, these cards. But now I feel drawn to shuffle them, so let's give them a little shuffle. Ding, ding. Just go with it, yeah. That's what I find best to do. Just go with it. Christine, I'm doing good. My mood's been up and down. Yesterday I was full of energy and today I've been more down. I don't know what is going on. Okay. Well, the last two down days, the last 2 days have been not down, but I've been keeping myself to myself, and I've kind of explained, like, to the guys, the kids, if I'm a little distant, I just feel a little reserved at the moment. But really, you know, Jamie said he's been feeling the same, and I'm not sure if Megan would actually notice if I was. I think she picks up, but she's been with me, hasn't she, for 24 years, so she kind of knows the deal. She doesn't question if I'm a little quiet and, you know, might only appear for dinner time. So, today's energy though, yeah, okay. I was going to say stealth is the energy today. So the energy has been very quiet. I woke up this morning and there wasn't a single train in earshot. Should we say that? Because it's not a single train in sight. I did not hear any trains going past, which is a bit unusual. And then I did hear a train, maybe about an hour later, and I noticed that I heard it. And then all day at work, the energy has just been extremely quiet. Even though people are walking, it's just this very quiet energy. And when people came into the shop, I didn't hear them come in. It was like I'd look up and someone would be there. It's like, hi. You know, that's the energy, and it's like, oh, yeah. Something energetically is going on. Oh, Zachary, hello. Welcome to the channel of love. I'll read out your comment. I'm an Aquarius. I'm having a bad day, stuck in a bad mouth. Or is that stuck in a bad month? And in a bad year. There's no mistakes with the bad mouth though, because if you took that word out of your vocabulary, bad, okay, you'd find things will go a lot better straight away. Give me some good news or some bad news, but I know that news is coming. It sure is. Just don't want it. Just don't want to say more than that. I don't think you need to say more than that. I think you need to have a look at the power of your words. Zach. But what I was going to say to you is, you could say this, you could ask, Divine, please show me the truth, no matter how beautiful it is. Please tell me the truth, no matter how beautiful it is. Okay, well this reading may be of help. Hi Frankie. Frankie, do you remember me? Frankie, do you remember me? Hi, you're a Scorpio. Hi, I'm a Taurus. How are you doing today? Right, I'm going to have a look at these cards. Where should we start? Oh, we'll start with these three here. Let's see if we can have a look at the images, what messages come through. We'll start here. Very nice, bathing in a big cup of milk. Thinks they're Cleopatra. Okay, it's a very nice energy. Obviously her breasts are quite pert. Prominent, I was going to say. Okay, so I'm taking to the colours of red and yellow and some drooping buds here. And her hair, she seems to have all bubbles in her hair. Okay. That water is quite hot. Look how red her hands are. So it's a hot milk bath. Okay. You know what was actually coming through was like more things getting really heated. It's the Knave of Cups. Okay. The Knave of Cups wants to send a message, and I feel like he's feeling horny. Because the droopiness took me to wanting to shoot your load, really, because I felt the energy of semen. So there's this energy of quite a bit of a build-up, a reserve. There's a reserve. Okay. That's what's coming through, guys. I have to say, I trust my intuition. Right. Everyone sings that to you, Frankie? Interesting. Okay. And you're good? That's good to hear. Legally, will the truth set me free? Soulfully, the truth will set you free. Legally, well, we're following laws. Follow the laws of the universe. Okay. So we've got not a blood bath, a milk bath here. Okay, what's going on? It's like so I'm picking up this colour white. Obviously I mentioned them two colours. It will have meaning later. What's coming through is aha. It's the Two of Pentacles. So that's normally the masculine who's doing a juggling act. So I'm taken to maybe two teeth missing. I don't know if this man's had an accident. I feel it's a masculine. Coin split in two. That's a money bag. A dog's bone broken in half. A milk cup upside down. A void. A black void. Crying over money. And what come through was aha. So we got some droopy flowers here again, but petals wasted. It's wasted love. Okay. And what's coming through is aha. And touch me, the sun always shines on TV. Hold me close to your heart. Touch me and give all your love to me. To me. But he doesn't want to like be seen. So if you look, he's been crying. Okay. He's been crying and he doesn't want you to see him in that state. But it's like his skull feels like it's being cracked into two. But you can see it's intact. Lost a tooth or two. A lot of effort over money. And all we have is a shell of a man left. I mean, inside that skull there's not just intelligence, but there's wisdom. Let's look at this card. It is the Ace of Swords. So it's an unfounded fear. It's scared of showing his emotions. You see that bat there? I don't even think bats make webs, do they? But Spider-Man, Batman. I feel this energy of trying to be Spider-Man, Batman, be everywhere at once, be the hero. To who? You can take my body, but you can never take my soul. Well, this is a bit of a shell of a man, to be honest with you. Okay. It's bones. Bones. I was taken to that bone up there that's... Okay, so bones, I could be wrong. I mean, I'm okay being wrong. But I'm not sure it is now. I was going to say Penny from Inspector Gadget. Is the dog called Bones? Is there a dog? But Inspector Gadget will come through. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time. What on earth is going on here? What's going on? Okay, what's coming through is you're a sight for sore eyes. This masculine is being healed by the thought of your beauty. Let's have a look. Conflict, inner conflict. We're going to read these messages, okay? Okay. Challenges, fighting. So this is, you see this energy up here of all these swords? We're just at a different angle. But it's like, you can see that his spine is still here. And connected to the spine, you've got the root chakra. And I'm not sure what they're indicating here, but you have the root chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus. You've got the heart chakra and the throat chakra. But this will bring you like into alignment. Hey Moon Cookie, good afternoon to the channel of love. Thank God it's Friday. I've already done it, Moon Cookie, for all of us, but let's do it again. Thank God. What are all the messages you've attracted now? Anyway, doesn't matter. Cheers, Lucy. Cheers, Moon Cookie, darling. Cheers to the channel of lovers. Thank you for joining us today. Wasted love, hope not. Yes, that's one thing that all of us are wise enough to know, is to never give up hope, okay? So you are surrounded by conflict, disagreement, competition, and infighting. Everyone is actively voicing their opinion, but no one is listening. Listen carefully to each person, or simply remove yourself from the drama. Well, this masculine wants to remove himself from the drama and be here in this tub, bathtub. It's like a really nice, if we take the semen out of the picture, that's a really nice, it's like therapy. It would be therapeutic. Okay, what's the next card? Well, are you going to remove yourself from the drama? Interesting, because it's a feminine who removes herself from the drama. No, not necessarily. Okay. Because I feel the masculine's gone into this chapel. Yeah, this feminine will have her own journey now. The Five of Pentacles, it's going through a transition, a change. Well, we can see that. Things are changing. You know, whatever's going on internally will be reflected in your outer environment. If you're stressed, your vessel's going to take note of the stress. So let's look at this Five of Pentacles, 2 5s here. Maybe he's been seeing number synchronicities of 55, 555. It's going through a transition. You are experiencing financial loss, poverty, and feel isolated and alone. Help is nearby, but you are too focused on your financial problems to notice. You may be sabotaging your ability to create abundance by focusing only on what you lack. Zach, that's perfect, isn't it? Coming in with like your previous comments. So I love it because you put, I follow the laws of the universe and I've been doing so for quite some time. False accusations against me. It's not false accusations against you. If you focus on the word bad, you're going to receive bad, aren't you? I mean, that's just wisdom. That's just, you know, that's the way it is. I obviously triggered you and you got defensive. Go and recheck. Okay. The world. Now this energy is this energy here because it's a divine beauty. Okay. She seems to have the magician's wands here. So seeing as we're picking up on star signs, let's go through them. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. Okay. She's looking at Aquarius, which is the cherub, holding this wand up at Scorpio, the eagle, and the other one's down with Leo, and then Taurus seems to, I don't know. I felt the energy of, you know when you blow hot air and you would expect a ball, the energy of being like a ball in a china shop. But this is more about getting things moving. The element of Taurus here. It's like it's blowing, I'm not going to say like blowing smoke up your ass. You would do that to revive somebody if they had drowned. That's what they would have near the lakes, and is this contraption where you could, that's blowing smoke up your ass. Reviving someone. Little fun fact. 1134, maybe a new job. Maybe a new job. Okay, so let's read the world card, because this is completion. You get to go again. Rebirth. Classed as the last card of the tarot, you have come full circle and are celebrating the successful completion of an important project or phase. As you close one chapter, you open another. So shall we have a look at the cards underneath? because I feel that has something to do with this new chapter that's opening. The song that's coming through is "You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet, baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet." Look at this, time for celebration, laughter, joyfulness. The feminines here are happy, raising their cups of love. Cheers. "77 walking sticks." What does that mean? I was born in the year 77, but 77 walking sticks. Okay. The Three of Cups. Let's read this message. Moon Cookie, I'm somewhat despondent at the moment, and it's not light green. And it's not light green. Okay. Me. Yes, Moon Cookie, I've been like it for a couple of days. I just want to keep myself to myself. The energy, there's been a shift. It's a bit different today. It's a bit noticeable. And so, yeah, it will lift. Celebrate your success with your closest friends and family. Collaborate with others on a creative project and inspire one another to reach new heights. How nice is that? To feel inspired by one another to reach new heights. Okay, the Queen of Swords. She always reminds me of the Queen of Sheba. So let's have a look at this card. She is truthful. She's honest, straightforward, to the point. You are determined, resilient and smart. You think more than you feel. You will not tolerate mistruths or excessive fluff. Instead, you get straight to the point. For this reason, many value your opinion. Very nice, Divine Feminine. Now, what are you holding your hand out to? I feel the energy of like a masculine asking you, you know, to dance. Would you like to dance? Zach, you've been walking since 77, gaining a lot of knowledge as you go. Moon Cookie? BC, he wants to come over, but I don't want some party time love affair. I want a real deal romance. I'm doggone ready. I feel that it's like a silence between you both. It's like a knowing between you both that wow. What comes to my mind is Einstein's definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Okay. Let's have a look at this card here. Interesting. And I felt this energy of like a masculine, like asking you to dance, but this is self-love. Feminines all along here. So what really this is pointing out, Divine Feminine, you carry on cherishing your time, yourself, okay? You're despondent because you're not to be part of this. This doesn't involve you. Look, back's turned. You focus on you. This chaos, again, it's like you're not actually looking at this, you're looking at Aquarius energy. Insights, I mean, very smart, wise energy, element. And then through here, you've got like, you're in control of your own life. And I feel like you're taking care of his wand because he's not able to really take care of. He'll waste it. Yeah, you know, it's that wasted love. So you give that love to yourself, so you can dance with yourself. You can you can love yourself, romance yourself. That's what you're wanting. I want a real deal romance. Yes. So we shall romance ourselves. And look at the wave that this creates and the sparkle, and it's just... So really this is suggesting the masculines going through their transition, okay? And there is a deep longing here. But that, I'm not going to say that longing has nothing to do with you, but this here has nothing to do with you. This has to do with, I don't know, the toxic cycle he's in. So we have all these cards at the top here. Okay, they wanted to split, didn't they? Oh, okay. Right, we can take them. We'll look at these three first. Come here then. All right. Jeez. Oh, seriously? Oh, it's like scratching away. I'm sorry about that if you found that annoying. You got to not let things like that, little things like that, bother you. Okay, a message. This is a golden message. A golden opportunity. It's a divine feminine's energy. So I felt the energy of this ripple effect, and it's being picked up, okay? The difference here between the colours, so masculine, feminine, they're both present. He's present. Where else did I see evidence of his presence? Well, I'm not sure now. Oh, here. You see that? Yeah, hiding as a little mountain. Making a mountain out of a molehill? Seriously. Okay. Look at that golden energy there. Let me read this message. Let me read this message to you. You are inspired to start a new financial or career opportunity and see the potential to grow and manifest your goals. You are ready to up-level your skills and learn something new. Hey, Gal Gal. Hello, Channel of Love. Went for a little drive today. Heard the song I Say Yes, You Say No. I say you. Say go, go, go. Okay, next card. The Tower. I feel this energy, again, it's got nothing to do with you, but everything to do with you. This energy that's sent out, this inspired, the masculine here, the message to you, it's a golden nugget, okay? It's a golden message. Look, it's beaming down. Got your pentacles here, been crying, loss over money, everything. It's all gone tits up. Quite literally. It's because of the tits. So Divine Feminine, don't take it personally, but your energy, it's had a knock-on effect. This Tower. And so let's have a look at the Tower moment. What you thought were solid foundations are crashing around you. Destruction and chaos are rampant. Know that these events are happening for you, not to you. New paradigms and opportunities are emerging. Okay. Then we have this card. Feminine here. I want to say like carrying the torch, carrying the flame. So this is the energy of, like, she's not afraid, she's out in the dark, she's got her flame now. This is a very nice energy for the feminine because she's self-loving. She can feel the masculine's energy there, so she feels protected, loved, safe, secure. Let's have a look at this energy of the Seven of Swords. Sorry, not swords. That's only like the sneakiest card in the deck. It's that stealth energy of sneaking around. Like thinking you're alone when you're not. You may be experiencing apparitions. Okay. Actually physical sightings. Seven of Wands. You are in an enviable position. You have worked hard to get to where you are, but other people want what you have and are prepared to fight you for it. Protect your territory and stand up for what you believe in. Well, this just shouts the feminine's not afraid, is she? No. Okay. So we've got these two cards here. We have an offering. It's taken its time. But the Knight of Pentacles, he still makes an offer. You are hardworking and conscientious, sticking to the routines that have worked for you in the past. You put one foot in front of the other and get the work done. You are a natural planner and implementer. I feel this part here, this is like going back, retracing your steps, remembering what does work and what doesn't. Okay, and now you're sticking to routines that have worked for you in the past. When did worrying ever get you anywhere? Yeah, Christine, not afraid at all. I love that, Gal Gal. Hello, Moon Cookie. Your new job is right around the corner. It sure is. Wow. Quite literally, Moon Cookie. Right, let's have a look at this last card. Things happening quickly now. Like, I'm really picking up the energy. You see there's this gap. I feel they're lovebirds, doves. Okay. You're in sync with each other. It feels that there's distance, but there isn't. Masculine's got stuff he needs to, you know, do. Sort out his own business. Feminine here needs to mind her own business and do her own self-loving. And just carry on doing what you're doing. Stepping forward with confidence, faith, hope, optimism, love. And then we have the Eight of Wands, which comes after, obviously, the Seven. Everything is moving very quickly right now. Go with the flow and use the momentum to fuel positive change and create big results. Travel may also be in the cards. So you said that, didn't you, Zach? About change is here. So use the momentum to fuel positive change and create big results. Travel may also be in the cards. Let's look at the bottom of the decks. So we have the Hangman. It's like at the moment, he's allowed to look, but he's not allowed to touch. And he won't be allowed to touch the Divine Feminine because we just spoke about how things are a bit different now. He's got to come correctly, and you can't really be living, it's living two lives, isn't it? It's not like Hannah Montana, is it? You get the best of both worlds. Well, you can have the best of one world, or you could have the shit of the other world. It's the same world, it's just how you view it. That's the difference. So he's being awakened, enlightened. And interesting that his foot would be pointing to where her wand is blocking Scorpio. And her feet is following Taurus. He needs to follow his own direction. In a way, it's like stop pointing the finger at others. Every time you want to point the finger at anyone else or judge anyone else, you really might as well just say more about you. So turn that finger back on yourself. You can knock that on the head, judging people. Or pointing the finger and blaming. Okay, so let's read the Hangman. Life is on hold, and you are in a state of temporary suspension as you await new insights and clarity. Step back and look at life from a different perspective. Okay, in the bottom of the tarot, Del Fuego is, looks like the Devil card, okay, but it's not, it's the King of Pentacles. No more crying, look. This devil inside him wants to come out and play. This is just, all the others, they're just empty, aren't they? They're empty, sugary marbles, empty vessels. I mean, look at all this, the cards literally just like exploded. And all these fighting, like this is a really nice, not scared of that. So do you know how much power you have? It's, you have no reason to be afraid of anything. And then we have these cards that, again, it takes me to the feminine's hand here. She's not afraid. So you've given him hope and strength, and you've kind of led the way. Oh my goodness, look, he's going to push the button. If you're ready for me, boy. You know what you've got to do? Okay, so we've got two sets of eyes here. We've got an eye in that hand, that arm, sorry. Oh! Okay, so that takes me to them, you know them doves I said flying through the air? It's a 7 of Wands. That was the feminine standing up for herself. Okay, so if the feminine can stand up for herself, this masculine can. But he's got the strength of the feminine, look. The eyes of the feminine and his own eyes. He's got the eyes of the divine. It's like all the trees are watching him and nature. Okay, bang. I spoke about the tower, but it's not you. I said don't take it personally, divine feminine, but your role modelling, your exampling has caused him to be in this state of bravery. The 3 of Wands, that's okay. Once I push this button, my manifestation comes in. I can have it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. Okay, well, it's like you're protecting yourself here from a tsunami. But you will, look, I know they're fish. They've got wings. You'll survive any floods. And we had a look at this, didn't we? 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands. The 3 of Wands, manifestation. The 4 of Wands is this energy of you both being together. You would be there in that tub. Okay, we're going to the Oracle now. That was nice, wasn't it? Having a nice, quite lengthy tarot reading. Oh. Dogo, I had a blue jay come visit me yesterday, and all of a sudden, he fluffed his feathers and hung himself upside down. Oh, that's not a sign. The birds are definitely, because everything's kind of like silent, you'll hear the birds more. I can hear the cockerel. It's bird. Okay, so let me just take my glasses off for a moment and have some coffee. Oh, that's cute. You had to put a baby bird back in the tree yesterday, and the mum's taking care of it. You was a hero. You was a hero in front of your girlfriend. You got bonus points. How awesome. That was the highlight of my day and month. Oh, that's amazing. An act of kindness is very rewarding, very fulfilling. Okay, let's go to some oracle cards. The power of love. Oh, we'll go to the fairies as well. I've seen the fairies a couple of times a day. They've been with me. A couple of times today. Did I say a couple of times a day? Let's have a look at the power of love. Activation cards. Takes me to this here. Mr. Hangman, why are you still hanging around? It says activation cards. Look, the power of love, activation cards. I'm taken to a song back in the day, 90s, I think. Or it could be very late 80s. I think it's 90s. Alterate, activate. I'm singing the song. Come with me, tonight's the night. Can't you see I wanna be with you? I ain't gonna wait no more. I ain't gonna wait no more. Back in the rave days. Okay, right, should we get to... I've got the card, thank you. We have expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. Are you now? Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Expression. You have come back to Earth to share your individual wisdom and express your personal code, which you have developed through lifetimes of experiences. You have many methods of soul expression available, whether it be with words, dress, art, or movement. Each form shows your character and reveals an important aspect of your being. When you express your soul's true nature to the rest of the world, it is incumbent on you to lead by example. You must be true to your nature and never attempt to alter your self-expression to please someone else. If you act only to receive approval and acceptance from others, you demonstrate that you do not believe in yourself or respect your uniqueness. Don't succumb to peer pressure or the desire to fit in. You chose to incarnate in this physical dimension and to follow a blueprint chosen by you. Let your soul's light illuminate your ideas and express them in tangible ways. To get your message across, believe in it. Present your point of view clearly and lovingly so that others understand you. As you continue on your path, make sure to leave your distinctive mark and footprint to inspire and teach others. Beautiful message. Okay, I'm going to get a message from the Oracle of Shadows and Light. The Tarot Mucha has just fallen on its side and the lid's come off and the cards have slid out. We should take that as a sign. Okay. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my lady. Or is it baby first? Baby and then lady. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my baby. Shoo up, ba-doo, up. Bit of Terence Trent D'Arby there. We have Sewer Mermaid. Your sensuality is beautiful. Card number 25. Excuse me. About the Sewer Mermaid. When the Sewer Mermaid swims in, she is here to remind you of the treasures you have labelled bad and perhaps even pushed away. I'm sorry, Zach, but I mean, I don't mean to trigger you, but the actual words say that, and it's what I kind of said to you about labelling them words bad. So I feel this message is it's got some good guidance for you if you're listening. When the Sewer Mermaid swims in, she is here to remind you of the treasures you have that you may have labelled bad and perhaps even pushed away, forced underneath. We often have negative thoughts that we are too short, too tall, our thighs too large, our breasts too small, our hair not right, our face not pretty enough. We speak to ourselves in negative ways and we begin to feel we are not good enough. And when this takes place, the result can be that we begin to create negative experiences. This shitty energy. I don't really need to point it out again, do I? Negative experiences. Blockages and difficulties. We push people away rather than attract them. We hide for fear that what others see will not be good enough. But this mermaid of the hidden spaces, see, it's that hidden spaces, okay? That's stealth energy. Look, hidden. It's like he's with her, she's with him. But this mermaid of the hidden spaces is here to show you that your dark thoughts have told you lies about your great beauty. You are your own self, and all that you are is perfect, whole, and complete. The Sewer Mermaid says that you may try to push her away and refuse to believe that you are beautiful. But when you are ready, she will swim to you and free you from all that harmful, negative thoughts and experiences, all the sewage. You will begin to believe that no matter what, you are a beautiful being, healthy, attractive, and one who deserves love, respect, and affection. The Sewer Mermaid speaks. We'll just let her clear her throat. I am here to show you how to believe in yourself, that you are attractive, beautiful, and worthy of love and respect. I will show you how to see your body as a place of health. This card here, guys, look. First card. We're at the end of the reading, near on. Hey, Bond. Perfect, whole, complete. Remember, you are beautiful, you belong. How are you today, darling? So I am here to show you how to believe in yourself, that you are attractive, beautiful, and worthy of love and respect. I will show you how to see your body as a place of health, delight, and strength, and I will never die or go away, no matter what you have been told. no matter what you have told yourself and no matter what your society has told you. Let's clean up your physical and mental acts. Let's love all aspects of the physical self. Let us not criticise and hate ourselves, no matter our size, shape or differences. We are all unique expressions of the divine. We are all unique expressions of the divine. And that truth most certainly applies to you. Let us not be ashamed anymore. Let us celebrate who we are and learn to love the differences and be grateful for all that we have, are and will be. The divination message. Part of you that is natural and beautiful, most likely your body and appearance, has been influenced by thoughts and ideas about it being unworthy, unhealthy, and perhaps even dirty. So, a part of you has had to evolve and exist in a less than healthy way. It is time to clean up your act, not of your natural looks, but of the way you have thought about yourself. Something beautiful has been treated badly. It is now up to you to begin to reframe your ideas and thoughts, and therefore your experiences of yourself, your body, your worth, your ability to attract others, and to see yourself as worthy of love, respect, and consideration. Let this strong survivor mermaid show you how to love yourself and your appearance again, and rise above the rubbish and stink of negative conditioning regarding your beautiful body and unique self. You are beautiful and very worth loving. This is the only truth that must be told at this time. This is the only truth that must be told at this time. Divine, tell me the truth, no matter how beautiful it is. And you got it. Anything you want, you've got it, baby. Let's play with these tarot mucha. I quite like the meanings in the book, so we'll pull out one of these cards. How do we kind of finish a reading like this? Okay, these cards feel nice and light. On a light note, that'd be very nice, wouldn't it? The moon. I always feel like she's giggling here. 2 towers in the background. That's the energy of, like, shit, did I do that? By being yourself, you've inspired the masculine, yes. It's like your spirit's in his spirit, because it's the same spirit, but in the vessel, we have the moon. Why have I put that there? So it looks like the hangman's head. The hangman's head, look. Telepathy, for sure. Talking things over, secrets being revealed. By the moonlight. It actually feels like a nice romantic date. Under the moonlight. Lucy, read the moon card. I will read the moon card. Okay. Fly me to the moon. The goddess of the moon welcomes you to her world of dreams. She holds her hands to her lips, for silence and secrecy are needed in this realm. So that just totally explains the energy of stealth, silence, secrecy. You're out for a late breakfast? Yum, yum! I haven't had breakfast or lunch and not dinner yet, and it's 7:15. So I'm not even sure what is for dinner. Okay. So this is very interesting. We picked up I've picked up on the silence. So she holds her hands to her lips, for silence and secrecy are needed in this realm. This is the place of looking within, of intuition and psychic messages. Across the waters of the unconscious lie two towers, guardians and gateways to the land beyond. Luminous drops of dew. Should we zoom in on this card? I think that would be a really good idea. Stay there. It just wants to be closer. It can be closer, it's fine. Okay. So across the waters of the unconscious lie two towers, guardians and gateways to the land beyond. Luminous drops of dew fall to fertilise the imagination. Everything looks different by moonlight, and you are meant to see things in a new light, leaving behind the sharp shadows and light of day. This is a softer understanding, a more subtle illumination. All signs and portents are to be heeded now. Fear is natural, for danger awaits in darkness. Trust your instincts and most, doesn't say and most, trust your instincts, the most mysterious depths of the soul. So that there about, fear is natural, for danger awaits in the darkness. And we had the energy of the feminine here. Oh, I didn't see that card. Where did that card appear from? What are these cards? Where did these cards come from? Have I missed some cards? I mean, is it like magic? The Sun card. The feminine here. It's like I haven't really done anything. I'm just here giving and receiving of this beautiful life. Okay. I was actually looking for this card. Okay, and there was some more to that card, some additional meanings. So fear is natural, for danger awaits in darkness. Trust your instincts, the most mysterious depths of the self. The key ideas is dreams, understanding slowly revealed. Feminine mysteries, intuition, the great mystery. The great mystery. We are going to finish with a message from the Mother Mary. Thank you for joining me this evening. It's always a pleasure to have you present. Hey Bond, you had a wonderful experience in beautiful British Columbia. Just got back last night. Hope all is well, Lucy and Channel Peeps. All is well, darling. Bond, I am out for a letter. We've already read that part. Yes, I was silenced about my trip. Move in silence. Yes, oh, the full moon's tonight. Gal, the flower moon. That's beautiful, isn't it? Ah. BC was blooming, green and warmer. Okay, let's finish this reading, which is a nice reading. It's a good little channeling session. What's interesting is, okay, well, we'll go with this because I picked up on the roses in the first card. And the bottom of the deck, which I've seen, is Our Lady of the Rose Crown. So we're going to read this message first. And we'll go from there. Card number 40. You are my child and a royal divine being. I protect your spiritual deepening now as you descend further into the living divine heart and know all to be love. As the mysteries reveal themselves to you now, divine rapture awaits you. I shall keep you grounded and authentic, productive in the world that needs your light. even as I guide you into ecstatic communion with your holy nature. No matter where we think we are on our spiritual path, there is always somewhere and something deeper to experience. Our Lady of the Rose Crown appears when you are about to enter into another level of spiritual experience. This new level will be appropriate and healing for you, taking you naturally along in your spiritual progress. What might be suitable for another is unlikely to be exactly right for you. Our Lady watches over you with all-knowing tenderness and fierce protection. Only what you need will come to you. You have been preparing for this time, quite possibly without realizing it consciously. It can take years of preparation to be ready for the next level of spiritual awakening. Zach, let me read your message, darling. As the first time, or this was cool, are we supposed to pay you, or what's going on watching funny videos and clicked on this? Zach, I'm just a channel of love. I've been here, I just show up and share what comes through. It's our little safe space. You're welcome here. You can kind of get the idea of the chat. It's just a nice place to sit back, relax, and hopefully you feel better afterwards. We all need that space, don't we? So, but thank you for your lovely, your lovely offerings. Nothing's expected. Okay. Bond, yes, see things you have not seen before. Enjoy your summer. Oh, what a beautiful summer. Okay, right, let me carry on with this. Okay, I'm going to answer this question because USA need your oil. Hi, what are you doing? And whatever are you doing, please find out why my parents are having lost again and again. It's because of the vibration that they're in, darling. If they're in a loss mentality, if they're negative, if they're focusing on the loss, they will keep attracting that. So my recommendation is to maybe watch some Abraham Hicks on YouTube, and you can put, you know, whatever question you have, Abraham Hicks and suffering loss, and they'll be able to explain to you. But it has nothing to do with you, it has everything to do with them and their vibration. Oh, Bones, I love your positive channel, Lucy. Thank you. Thank you, darling. I love all you guys. You've all been with me for quite a lot of years. Well, not all of you, but I imagine you have in spirit, in soul. You found me today, or, you know, whenever you found me. But you would have found me. So your parents are devotees of God and always pray for it, and I also pray. Okay. Then it's their connection with, they're going to find their answers, aren't they, through, you know, their own prayers. It's I don't really know what else to say to you, because it comes down to their vibration. So, not whether or not they're devoted to God and pray to God. It's all about the feeling. Check out the laws of the universe. If God is our creator, it's energy. So work with the energy rather than praying and begging for things to change. Don't ask for things to be easier. Ask for you to be stronger. They need to face their fears. Okay. I don't really deal with that USA. I won't even be speaking about that. I just do. I'm called the Channel of Love. So, and I really would recommend you don't delve into that or believe in that, because you're just going to attract whatever you believe in or whatever you're focusing on. So I'm going to put my attention back onto what I was focusing on. I've given you the answer that come through. I'm taking you, directed you to somewhere you can go and seek additional guidance. That's what you're looking for. But I'm not sure that what I'm saying is resonating or making sense to you. And I'm not that kind of channel. But I did stop to answer your question. So blessed be you. So no matter where we think we are on our spiritual path, there is always somewhere and something deeper to experience. Our Lady of the Rose Crown appears when you're about to enter into another level of spiritual experience. This new level will be appropriate and healing for you, taking you naturally along in your spiritual progress. What might be suitable for another is unlikely to be exactly right for you. Our Lady watches over you with all-knowing tenderness and fierce protection. Only what you need will come to you. You have been preparing for this time, quite possibly without realising it consciously. It can take years of preparation to be ready for the next level of spiritual awakening. In order to be prepared, we might have to be challenged in a relationship that really stretches or breaks our heart. In that situation, we are learning to love more unconditionally, to either let the relationship go or stay with it, depending on what is right for us. We might experience weeks, months, or even years of not really knowing with any certainty if we are on the right path or living the life we are supposed to be living. In that continued crisis, we are learning how to remain present, to remain open, and to learn to trust, even in the absence of clarity. Or perhaps everything in our life seems to be upside down. A loved one is struggling, or our own inability to resolve an issue that has troubled us deeply for some time and is causing us to feel almost unbearable anguish. No matter what the crisis or challenge, the way that we learn to respond and grow through it provided us with the development that we needed to be able to sustain the next level of divine experience. Love is the most powerful force on our universe, in our universe. It is in everything and reveals itself in unlimited ways. To encounter this love, to be open to it, ready to receive it, and to be changed, illuminated, irradiated by it, takes tremendous preparation. Spiritual energy and the presence of the Divine Mother is very real and extremely powerful. It is in some ways like the energy of the sun. It can give life, but equally, it can be destructive if we do not acknowledge and manage the effect of its power upon us for good or ill. What is loving and uplifting at one phase of our journey will not necessarily be enough to lift us into the next phase of our journey. And that's the energy there that I felt. I mean, this devilish character here, he's getting a ride. Take a walk on the wild side. I said, baby. And this is that kind of oomph that's up-leveling. Okay, so what is loving and uplifting at one phase of our journey will not necessarily be enough to lift us into the next phase of our journey. For this next phase, perhaps we need more challenge or more loving presence to leave behind what we thought we knew and how we thought we needed to live in order to allow more of the divine to live through us into the world. Our Lady of the Rose Crown comes to tell you that you have been in preparation And now the time is fast approaching, or is already upon you, whereby you are opening to more divine realization. This is a sacred and precious gift, and is happening in perfect accordance with your own spiritual growth. She asks that you drop preconceived expectations of how this will manifest, and simply be present to what is happening within you and your life now. No matter what you may initially think, what you are being shown right now is more of the divine in its mysterious, creative, funny, and unfathomable genius. Whether you can make sense of it or not, your heart and soul will be fed by it, strengthened and empowered to more fully live your divine light and discover who you truly are. A magnificent royal child of the Divine Father and Divine Mother. If you have been wondering about your spiritual growth, or noticing that you judge others less and are able to hold compassion more easily, this oracle comes as a confirmation that yes, you have gone through a spiritual growth spurt, and also more is to come. If you have been feeling as though you have been tested spiritually with a reoccurring issue, this oracle comes with the guarantee of divine success and congratulations as you are passing your spiritual test and the Mother is in celebration with you. Soon, you shall feel that and join her delight. Oh, that's beautiful. We're going to go to Rumi because we have like the Divine Mother and the Divine Father. So I want to go into the Rumi deck. And then that will be that. Mother Mary speaking words of wisdom. Doesn't she always? Let it be. Hi, noob. How are you doing? Love your voice, but that's good, isn't it? Thank you very much. Okay, message. Oh my goodness. Oh no, we didn't have this one. Okay, I thought we have had this card recently though, I believe. But I think the last one we had was Let Love Transform. So we have the courage of your love. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Stand up for your love rights. Stand up for your love rights. I think that is that by Yaz? And the plastic population. But then I went into the it doesn't even sound like it, Lucy. I can't do that bit, but you know, we've been broken down to the lowest terms. Being on the bottom line sure ain't no fun. But if you should be a victim, but if you I was going to say if you should be a victim, but if you should be evicted from your home. Listen, the only way is up, baby, for you and me now. This is so true. I mean, there's not anything that could happen to me that could really shake my foundations. They've crumbled. Boom, gone. That life, I don't know, destructed. Destructed? Yeah. Destruction. It was just like destroyed. Okay, so here we are, the courage of your love. Love is without reason. Rationality is like a cane. Judgment needs a cane because it is blind. When love arrives, thought dies in its shadow. Love is the sunrise, while thought is only a flashing light. Rumi. I do not bleat at you like a sheep, for to startle you from your slumber I need to roar like a lion. You must awaken, my beloved. There is no time to waste, for the wolves are circling, hungry for sacred flesh. Well, they've already had it, haven't they? I mean, I'm sorry, but look. Jeez. They love your bones as well. Do you know what I'm singing is, them bones, them dry bones, so hear the word of the Lord. You're starting to feel a bit better now, Moon Cookie. That's so good, darling. Okay. Right. This is an important message. It's never too late is coming through. I do not bleat at you like a sheep, for to startle you from your slumber, I need to roar like a lion. You must awaken, my beloved. You must awake, my beloved. There is no time to waste, for the wolves are circling, hungry for sacred flesh. So I shall roar mightily, and although at first you recoil in fear, soon enough you will see the wolves. You become aware and grateful to have been thus awoken. Ah, yes, you remember that you have a precious human life to protect. You fear me no more. You thank me. You jump on my back as if you were a warrior astride a wild mount. You roar then, along with me, awakening the others as we cause the ground to rumble, disturbing those even in their deepest slumber. You, like me, are a fierce lion, not a lamb, to be led to so many slaughters, the variety of and the opportunity for which is available in terrible abundance in our world. There is a Sufi story about a mother with her breast leaking milk. And this is quite funny, actually, because this message took me to a comment that a gentleman started to talk. I shall tell you about this, okay? So, because it was right at the end of my working day, and I made mention about this energy being very self-like and quiet to a customer. And I said to him, just something's going on. It's a bit like, do. And I said, I'm rather spiritual. He was religious and stood there preaching to me about Jesus and telling me that, you know, I wouldn't be saved unless I handed myself over to Jesus Christ and all this. And I did say to him, I mean, as soon as you say to somebody, you know, I don't mean to be disrespectful. I said, but I kind of took the middleman out and I went straight to his father. I said, am I not allowed to do that? And I just don't think he really knew what to say. And then he kind of realised that he was really meant to be talking to people that was not awake. And he said to me, you've been born again. They were his words. I said, yeah, I did try to tell you that I've been born again. So, and he stood there preaching, and I said, we just don't tend to like preach. And he said to me, I'm preaching, aren't I? And he was quite full on preaching. I didn't find it attractive or interesting. But I'll just, you know, we know what we know. We don't have to like, he was more trying to convince me that, you know, if I didn't hand myself over to like Jesus and in Jesus' name and the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, and which is fine, but at the end of the day, it's energy. We're playing with the laws of the universe, and I'm talking to the Creator. And I think that, you know, Jesus even passed on the message that we have the same power as him, so I'm a bit confused now. Yeah, cut out the middleman. If whatever you believe in gives you faith and hope, and, you know, then it's a good thing, isn't it? It's your belief, and it's the thing that gives you power. And I'm more like positivity and love, kindness. Because he was judging. And I said to him, you're judging, and I thought we were told not to do that. But then that's before Jesus, wasn't it? When, you know, Cain and Abel. And so Cain got kicked out. And he said, but they're going to attack me and kill me. And he says, any person that brings judgment upon you, it will come back on them. Was it tenfold? Sevenfold? You stay out of judgment. So, anyway, but he knew his, you know, numbers, quotes, names. But that was interesting. Why was I telling you about that? Oh, so as he's walked out of my shop, he said, I'll tell you what though, I have sons and I would not have allowed them to have been crucified on a cross. And what went through my mind, I didn't even respond to this, was this card, what it's going to say. And it's just like, you have to trust that God knows, that the Creator knows what's right for you. And the saying in this is, you know, well, you're here, but it comes in with the breast milk. But this is what the answer was that the master gave the children, okay? Or the students, who am I to say they were children? Okay, there is a Sufi story about a mother with her breast leaking milk. So this is really like, rather than having your masculine here sharing all this while he's still got all this toxicity, no, you throw him into the fucking fire. You know, you allow him to be crucified. It's not that, you know, drastic, is it? We're not talking about that, but you have to leave them to go and, you know, do what they're going to do. Learn their own lessons. Oh my goodness, and then we have like, I'm just not doing it today. I'm sorry, I have no disrespect to any of it. But we're spiritual, so we don't have like solid beliefs like that. They're labellings, aren't they? It's energy. It's the thing that gives you faith, belief. It's like, can you not find another way to like preach the Bible? Because the way that you guys do it doesn't work. It's too forceful. Can you not read the Bible and then interpret it in a loving way that actually, you know, you take the labellings out of it? It's just a suggestion. What's your meaning of it all? Rather than like quoting, what's your actual meaning, your interpretation of it? Because this happened today. He quoted me something and I said, would you mind translating that for me, please? And he went to me, no, that's for you to do. And that's just like, yeah, but you've just told me that, you know, I'm pretty much doomed if I don't like whatever hand over to Jesus Christ. We know that's not the truth. That's like putting the fear of, I don't know, Jesus into you, or the fear of God. We don't do that. I don't just, what's that game? I love going to church. I don't go to church, but I can do if I want to. I feel very calm in a church and the presence. But it's not, I'm against any of this. It's just, I'm just not sure of the approach. And let's not mix up spirituality with religion. I am. You know, that's exactly what I said to him, Bond. He's like, there's no greater name than like Jesus. And I said, well, I'm still going to stick with I am that I am. I mean, it was a little test for me. I think I passed it. Saint Germain is cool. I don't know anything about Saint Germain. The thing is I do come across these different characters and I'm interested, but not to the point where I will use examples of the Bible if a story and it resonates and I can make sense of it, then yeah. But anyway. You know when people call it like Bible bashing? Is that when you kind of, you slate the Bible? But that's kind of what they're doing, isn't it? Like bashing the rules in front of you. I just kind of watch in amazement. It's like, geez. I've said before, when people pipe up on here, it's like, I'm not sure if you expect me to be really impressed because, like, you know, I don't know, this quote from the Bible. I want to know if you're living these principles, that you're, you know, like, do not judge and all that stuff. But right then. Now we'll take up this energy here with this. Let's get on with this Sufi story, but I can see this little mountain here, and it is relevant because I've just seen it. The word of a mountain. Anyway, there is a Sufi story about a mother and her breast leaking milk. She loses her child, and once she finds him again, instantly lets him suckle for as long as he needs. A Sufi master nearby says to his students, "Do you think she would throw her baby into the fire?" And the students all say, "No, of course not." And the master replies, "Allah loves his children more than she, with enough tenderness to throw them into the fire." And so it is with love. At first, as a young heart, you want only comfort for your beloved. So I feel this is really where, like, the divine feminine is at. Like with what you said, Moon Cookie, you know, he wants to come over, but no, actually, I don't want to be that, just, you know, call of convenience. You know, it's more than that. And, okay. Mike, you like boobs? Okay. Cheese, you the same? Shrek in love? I mean, you guys all good there? Oh, there are tubes about Saint Germain. They say he is immortal. Okay, let me read this message. I'm a bit hungry. I imagine you are, Lucy. Yeah, no. Hey, KKK, after a long time. Hey, Miss Beautiful, how are you doing? I'm doing very, very well. Thank you. I've had a couple of, like, quiet, chilled out, spending time with me. But, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm going to read this message then. So it is with love. At first, as a young heart, you want only comfort for your beloved. You cannot bear the thought of pain within them, even for a moment. Your own suffering is easier than bearing the suffering of your beloved. That young heart grows wise through experience. It becomes an elder, an ancient heart tempered by grace and rendered strong with compassion. This is the great heart that can hold the suffering of the world within it, and yet still find space for peace, for sweetness, for tenderness, and for rapture. This is the heart that shines with courageous love. It is willing to feel and bear all suffering without judgment, whilst gently holding it in the truth of what that suffering really is, the drying out of the mind addicted to suffering. This drying out is necessary so that love can ignite itself and transform dead wood into living fire. The drying out is a challenging and enduring process. The path of freeing the heart from the effects of a fearful mind is an initiation into great power. So many lapses will happen before the heart grows strong enough to overpower old patterns and surrender without condition or equivocation. When it is ready to surrender in such a way, the heart is free and allowed to simply be. Even the mind then, finally freed from shackles and joyfully submitting to love, declares, "Let love be in whatever way it shall be. I can bear it. I shall take refuge in it. I shall not turn away from it. I am that love." Excuse me, my throat's just gone really, really, really tickly. Okay. You are an ancient one with a heart older than the mountains. It just took me to that mountain there. You are being asked to free yourself from the too small loves of the youthful heart and come to understand and accept the wisdom of your mature heart. Your mature heart is not cursed with hardness or detachment, but with compassion, and tenacious devotion to the cause that is most real and matters most, the quest for life of the human soul. Your ancient heart loves the soul and will roar like a lion of love at the wolves that would casually devour it. So trust in the courage of your heart. You are not cruel, you are not hard, you are not careless, you are passion personified. You are the lion of love. So allow yourself to be the lion, not the lamb. Stand true in your own heart, cause trouble, make noise, be proud and be mighty. Then rest. After all that savage divinity, rest and restore, for day after day you shall claim your holy lands and refuse to give them up to less noble creatures. Though you survey their manipulations and attempts to claim power with compassion, you do not underestimate them or relax your vigilance. You shall not allow for even a moment that falsehood be accepted as truth in your heart. This oracle comes with particular guidance for you. You are not to give in to less than you are worth, or to the shaming stories of others, or our culture that would cast your regal lion nature into the falsehood of beliefs that you have no choice or power. You are not to give in to the idea that you are a victim and cannot free yourself from your suffering, or that you are less than any other. These are lies, these are petty deceptions, so unworthy of you. Do not believe them, roar at them until the weak glue holding them together melts under the fire of your holy breath, and they lie dismembered and powerless at your feet. Then intend that those bits and pieces in decay are lovingly returned to the Earth Mother, through whom they can be used to fertilise new earth. New earth? Sounds good. New life. This oracle comes with another message for you. You have a challenge before you, or that you are now moving through, but you have what is necessary to succeed and overcome it. No matter how long it has endured, or how big you have built that challenge up to be in your mind, no matter how unsolvable the issue appears to be, there is and shall be a victory beyond it, and it is imminent. This oracle has come to you to let you know you are empowered to succeed. You have what is required within to do it, and that the time for your victory is drawing near. So do not give up. Instead, do the sacred honouring ritual as needed, and when you feel so inclined, open your mouth and roar love from the very depths of your being. Create a sound of truth for yourself. In that sound, you will hear the mightiest one of all roaring along with you, saying, "Yes, love, I am with you," and together we claim divine victory. So we roar. How we roar. That's just brilliant. Zach, is that part of a second man holding her up in that cup? Is that part of a second man holding her up? But as in the bottom, where are you looking? Let me have a look. Next to the hiding man in the bottom left-hand corner. Oh, have I moved the cards around? Maybe I have. I'm not sure, Zach. Okay, let's finish with this sacred honour and ritual. It's been 1 hour and 34 minutes, 4 seconds. So say aloud, I call on Rumi, Lion of Love, and my own wise higher self. I now choose to assert the dignity of my soul and the power of my heart. I release all lesser bonds based in fear and deception. I no longer need to hold on to these. I am ready for the truth, and with unconditional love, I am supported, protected, and guided on my path to victory, held in guardianship by the unending power of love. So be it. If you feel the need to get down on all fours and roar a bit, do it with relish. Then you have finished your honouring ritual. I have finished this reading, guys, so thank you for joining me. I will talk to you all soon, so until then, take care, much love, divine victory. very much indeed. So it is. Take care, much love. Bye for now.